All right, let's do this.
Let's do this. Let's do this thing.
All right, we're back with more Ultimate
Marvel Ultimate Alliance
Marvel
2.
Ultimate Alliance. Jesus Christ, the hell's wrong with me? Part 2 actually, and this is part 3 of the playthrough. So
Yeah, part 3. Let's continue where we left off last week.
yeah, I am like so all over the place. I'm like,
Jeez, you haven't even
what?
had a drink.
I'm just drinking soda. There's no booze around here. I mean, there is beer, but
Oh, there's still the Crown Royal whiskey ones in there.
Remember, we're the only ones
but
ready to figure out who's behind
we'll
this.
see how this Giants game
Meet me
goes
at the
because
briefing station when you're
that'll
ready for
determine
us.
how hammered I get.
How hammered you get?
So
So from what we left off last time was, obviously they were saved. Fury saved these 4. So, but everyone else thinks that they're dead. So they're just trying to find out what's going on.
right.
Oh yeah, and the Thing too. So the Thing is obviously a part of the.
Hey, how's it going? Sure, I'm sure. I didn't want no part of it to start with. I eventually got roped into choosing a side, but I should have stuck with my gut. Yeah, exactly. I just hope we can help shut this one down before something really bad happens.
The Thing.
I wouldn't be here if I didn't. I know the guy can be a bit shady, but his heart's always in the right place. Yeah, I see that too. Now, if only Cap and Shellhead would wake up and smell some of that coffee. Well, it's been real. Talk to you later, pal.
Yeah, well, I'm telling you, the next couple of weeks, it's gonna get really crazy around here, especially with Giants baseball in the playoffs.
I know.
I'm gonna be losing my goddamn mind.
What's up? I got connections. Or maybe you didn't notice our old pal the Tinkerer hanging around here. Ah, don't worry about him. I got some leverage. He
Where's
ain't
his
going
leash,
nowhere.
boyos?
If he knows what's good for him, he's gonna help us. Probably licking their wounds and get ready for round 2, and round 3, and 4. Not sure what it would take to get their minds off this civil war. If we do, we gotta hope it's not too late to do any good. I know where their heads are at right now. Same place mine was before we invaded Latveria. Obsessed. With pride on the line. Sorry, I got some stuff to check. Talk later.
Right.
Alright.
Just keeping an eye on this thing, cause.
Well, we'll get started on the next mission. Let's get it going.
Let me take a look.
Alright, listen up. Tinkerer here has been trying to figure out who might be pulling the strings of S.H.I.E.L.D.'s nanite criminals when no one's looking.
Since I had some involvement in the original nanotechnology S.H.I.E.L.D. has converted for their use, I was optimistic that I could puzzle out the situation with the data already available. However, that has not proven to be the case. I have nothing more than conjecture at this point. In order to determine what's really happening, I will need to view the networking logs for S.H.I.E.L.D.'s nanite
I think
control.
it's the internet.
Their signal is
No.
highly encrypted. It could take.
But we don't have time for that, obviously. The shorter and quicker routes to physically transmit that data directly from their servers, which we've discovered are located in Rikers Island Penitentiary. So that's where you're headed. Now don't worry. I know trying to bust into that place on your own would be near impossible, since it also contains the portal to Stark's Negative Zone prison. But we got information that Captain America and his forces are about to stage a prison break to release their buddies from the Negative Zone. They'll have to smash through Rikers to get there. We'll take advantage by having you piggyback piggyback on their incursion. When they're driving toward the portal, you follow in their wake and get that data sent to us. Then we
Okay,
can
kind
figure
of
out
hoping that.
who the hell's grabbing
That
control of
helps
these
out.
psychos and why.
Yeah.
Shield should have their hands full, but I'll patch you into their comm channel so you won't get any nasty surprises. Now get to the portal room and upload those network logs.
Attention Shield personnel.
Yeah, that seems to have done it.
Did you have against the dragon?
Who is not accompanied by Iron Man to be detained
Nice.
by
We got it.
necessary.
Get back to our regularly scheduled Giants game.
Oh wait, so the first reactions are starting to come out for
What I do.
the Bond movie.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Good, bad, indifferent. What's the deal?
They say it's a satisfying conclusion to Craig's final run.
Right.
I think the only thing they said is like a little bit like the villain thing kind of seems a little bit out, but so far it's like it's getting positive reviews and all that. So looks like it's gonna be a good one.
That's good because I want it to do well because I'm a Bond fan,
Running loose in the West cell block.
and all of the stuff I had been hearing leading up to the release of it was like, you know.
Yeah, it's like, is it good? Will it be good? Will it be bad? What's the? But yeah, but everything from what they said, it's like looks like they got a winner. So we'll see.
Yeah, that's the. 'Cause yeah, it's funny. I have every Bond movie on Blu-ray.
Oh, that's right, you did. I'll have all of them on DVD.
I am that good.
Next Shortcuts, it comes out next week.
Yep. You have to go see it. All right, come on, Longoria.
Oh, but what was it? I was reading
I hope you find peace. You know, they don't call me amazing for nothing.
Can't go through that cell and break that side open.
There we go.
There you go. No harm, no foul.
What chance did you have against the dragon?
Oh, man.
Although it was funny, I was reading an article today that Henry Cavill says it's like he wouldn't mind playing the Bond villain.
Oh, a villain, huh?
He said he wouldn't mind playing a villain instead of the.
Instead of Bond himself.
Yep. I mean, I think he could play. I mean,
Strike team's already crossed
he'd be
into
a
the negative zone.
pretty good Bond villain.
You're the only targets Hill's got left on this side.
Darn, what an AEW Today show was.
Yeah, you know who would make a good Bond villain?
I thought we finished you off at the chemical plant.
The Rock.
That'd be interesting because he's never done really much.
No,
villain
yeah,
type.
you put him in that role as a Bond villain because then it follows in the footsteps of his grandfather,
Not going
who
to
was
let
a Bond villain,
players.
and I believe it was
Bring 'em down.
You only live twice.
You Only Live Twice. And it wasn't just I mean, yeah, it was a small part, but it wasn't just it didn't feel small because it's the one where he gets into a fight with him.
Yep. Which I think that is like pretty freaking cool. what's it called? Metroid Dread's almost coming out.
Yeah. That's why I've held off on getting some games that I want.
Yeah.
Because I obviously Metroid Dread's a $60 game. So that's the one I want to get.
That one?
Yeah. Because I would love to get Diablo 2, but that's only download only.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. Which is I'm perfectly fine with that.
Interesting.
But overall, it's a really good remake or remaster. I still need to get Cruise and Blast.
Oh, yeah.
The Castlevania collection I'll probably end up getting. Because I do have like $12 in gold coins.
Oh, no. Yeah, what do you call it? I actually got the Castlevania one.
Yeah, that's
Ooh.
yeah, because base is loaded. Yeah, because it comes with the 3 Game Boy games and then Dracula X, I think it is.
Whether you're with White Star or not, you're breaking the law and will be dealt with accordingly. Damn it, they're like fish in a barrel. Cut them down. Reinforcements en route. Don't let them break the last force field.
It's funny because I was checking my Xbox earlier,
Mm-hmm.
and there's a lot of good games on sale there.
The force field generator.
Is there?
Like Castlevania Lords of Shadow, $4.99.
Oh, wow.
Lords of Shadow 2, $9.99.
They have the better deals. I think.
Like the Resident Evil franchise,
Mm-hmm.
they're like every game. I think like the Resident Evil Origins, not or Resident Resident Evil 1, Resident Evil 0, and all that. They're all going for like $4.99.
Wow. That's not bad for the deal.
Uh-huh.
I feel like like Microsoft always tends to have awesome deals, dude.
I would love. Oh damn it! They didn't bring
Fine,
that run in.
take the key. Go help Captain America or whatever you think you need to do. But there's an army on the other side of that portal waiting to stop you.
Yeah, I think. It hit the ball to the outfield, but it didn't. Well, Posey's running, so they weren't going to risk it.
Shit.
He would have been gunned down.
Now go get that data.
Come on, Yaz, hit a grand slam here. Yeah, Metroid Dread. I've been like, that's one I've been looking forward to.
Yeah, it looks like that's gonna be a good one.
Yeah, I'm thinking that after I finish the Star Wars,
Mm-hmm.
Knights of the Old Republic, I'm gonna do, or whichever one I finish first, whether it be Hulk or Star Wars. I still have to go back and finish South Park. I'm almost caught up to where I was.
Oh, nice.
And then I've got Zero Mission coming up also. Because I want to start playing some of those older Metroid games.
Oh, yeah.
So Zero Mission. I'm not going to do Metroid 2 since I had already done that more recently. But if I do play it again, it's to see if how much quicker I can beat it. Definitely Super Metroid and Metroid Fusion. And then Dread. I'm going to play Dread on my own, in my own time. And then on stream, I'll play it as well.
Not so fast. I've got my orders.
Uh-oh.
Penance?
Penance.
Now
Menace.
here's one for you.
Oh, motherfucker. Alright, I'm supposed to fight you in Final Fantasy X.
Feeling weak.
But yeah,
I need to fall back.
funny because the only Metroid games I've ever beaten are Metroid 2 and Fusion. Those are the only ones.
So surprised.
I've never beaten Super Metroid because I really haven't played much of it.
Right.
Again, this is one of those where I have to say we didn't grow up with a Super Nintendo, so
That's true.
uh, the Super Nintendo doesn't hold as much of a
Oh man, they're all loose.
it doesn't hold as much of a nostalgia thing as the Nintendo or the N64 does. Fuck, they couldn't score. So that's why like it's surprising when people it surprises people when I say yeah the anything usually on the Super Nintendo I didn't beat. I haven't beaten a whole lot of games there,
Right. Oh well, yeah.
which includes the Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past.
Oh yeah, for sure. I know that's the one I'm surprised. Like A Link to the Past. That you haven't played that one through. Because that would be a good one. A good one to stream.
Yep.
We got the transmission. Tinker's done a quick analysis on the data. Doesn't look good.
The Tinker.
The team. Ooh, the Tinkler.
Megalomaniac might be overriding S.H.I.E.L.D.'s nanite control signals with intentions unknown. However, the truth is much stranger and potentially much more troubling.
Uh-oh.
There is no secret mastermind pulling the strings of these criminals. The network that links their minds has become large and complex enough to emerge as its own intelligence.
Fucking Skynet all over again.
Intellect grows each time they inject another host with the nanites.
The only reason this thing hasn't already spread like wildfire is because S.H.I.E.L.D. lets just a few of them out at a time.
Correct. If the entire group were released from lockdown, they could escape Prison 42 and quickly spread across the Earth like a techno-plague. Everyone would eventually become part of its collective consciousness.
We already saw they could override S.H.I.E.L.D. control. Wouldn't there be any way to stop them?
To determine that, I would need a pure, untainted sample of the nanite material, one that hasn't yet been injected into a host.
Okay, they must have some of that in their negative zone jailhouse. And we won't get a better chance to head in there and grab some of that stuff than right now, while the heroes are still beating the crap out of each other. We're gonna have to do this the old-fashioned way. Sit tight till I arrive to help you out.
No. There's David Hasselhoff.
The Hoff.
Teleporting makes my skin crawl. But you'll need my help, and I can't send a decoy into the negative zone. Signal won't cross over. I expect Cap and Iron Man will still be butting heads in there. Let's move while they're distracted.
All right, Alex Wood is in the top of the fourth with 37 pitches thrown, so he should be good for at least another. If he holds serve, he should be good for at least another 2-3 innings.
This is the best shot we're gonna get to break into that prison. We gotta take it. Otherwise, nobody will be sitting on an antidote that could save humanity from this thing.
Huh. And I thought everyone was too busy fighting each other to watch out for innocents. Let me help. I can activate the portal for you.
Thanks, Robbie.
Go on through. I'll be ready to help you anytime.
So far, because I'm playing through Hulk Ultimate Destruction,
Yeah.
I wish that game could get a re-release, man. That is a game worth playing.
It's true. A lot of people do want that one. Would like that as a re-release.
It's a fun game. It can be a little frustrating at times because they'll throw a bunch of enemies at you at once,
Yeah.
but it's just a matter of kind of like taking your not going in and trying to. Just because you're the Hulk doesn't mean you can go in and smash everything. You kind of have to pick them off one by one.
Right.
Although what is bullshit is like certain missions that are a bit longer.
Yeah.
There's no checkpoints that you can
Oh.
use. Like yesterday, I had to dispose of like 3 gas pods, throw them into the thing.
It's a lot easier getting into this place than getting out. I'll head to the portal control room to make sure this gate's open for us when it's time to book. The nanite labs are a few levels below us. Head down there and grab us that pure sample. I'll meet you back here. Yeah, plenty. Let's stick to the plan, and you can help your friends later. I'll let you know when I reach the control room. From there, I should be able to help clear your way. Now get going.
Right on.
Okay, so Yeah, so the one mission, I have two problems with this mission.
Mm-hmm.
The lack of a checkpoint system, and in most games, when you pick up an object that you're supposed to dispose of, it's just get it and chuck it. Now, this game expects you to get that item, go near the water. Oh, shit. This
Fucking
was...
did it again.
Sorry, maybe that's why.
No.
No, try not leaving it up. There's...
Fucking did it again.
Damn.
I have a feeling that the fucking thing is.
It's starting to kaput.
I think so.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to slowly consider eventually getting the pro.
That's yeah. That's what I've been thinking as well.
Cause that's fucking crazy now. It seems to do that.
Oh yeah, but so you get this giant thing and you're supposed to throw it into the thing, but no, it's not as simple as just get it and chuck it into the water. No, the game expects you to make They made a mini game out of it,
No.
which sucks because if you try to do that where you hit Y and you have to swing it,
Oh yeah.
swing it and then chuck it,
Yeah.
you got enemy. If you have enemies after you, you're fucked.
No. Oh,
So
that's
you have
not
to
good
take
at
out the
all.
enemies, and not only that, but it takes forever.
It's like that's not good at all.
It's like it takes because you have to take out every fucking enemy in the thing before you can even consider going after the thing. And going after them is like not easy because you have to pick up stuff and chuck it, but then you have to make sure that you're throwing at the right.
Expect you to remember why we're here and what's at stake.
So it can be
It can be frustrating.
it can be frustrating, but
I'll let you know when I reach the control room. From there, I should be able to help clear your way. Now get going.
overall, yeah, I'm not. Yeah, but overall, I am having fun with it.
Yeah, at the end of the day, if you're having a blast with it, you'll obviously.
Yeah,
get
I
through
think
it.
it's one of those games where like it could use a remaster, up the graphics a bit, because it at times does feel a little blurry even for an Xbox console.
What's weird is because a lot of people have asked us like they would like to see that game get a remaster.
Yep. Huh. 49er ticket? Shit, right now you can't. You couldn't pay me to buy a Niner ticket after how they've been playing the 3 weeks.
I know after 3 weeks, it's not good.
They may be 2-1, but don't feel like it.
Oh, I
Defense
know.
can't stop shit. It takes the offense about half the game for it to get going.
Well, yeah, and then that's the thing. And now the question is, does that fall? That's it was weird because I was listening to the, Monday's DA show.
Yeah.
They were talking about it, and they said, "Do you think the DA brought up a question. It's like, do you think the Niners will?" He asked Mraz, "It's like, do you think the Niners will go to Trey Lance anytime in the season?" And Mraz says no. And the reason for it is because if they're winning, they're not gonna throw him in.
They were losing, yeah.
If they go on a losing streak.
But
then-
here's the thing. Everybody wants Trey Lance in there, but here's the thing. He's only thrown the ball one time. And it was a touchdown pass. They've only been using him for the speed aspect. And that's been hit or miss. You know, it's been 50-50 at best with him.
Yeah.
And it's not that it's his fault, but Shanahan is relying too much on the razzle-dazzle.
Well, they want to use his speed because obviously that's what Jimmy can't do. He can't run the ball.
Now, now, fucking Sunday, man. If the defense, they play prevent defense for a fucking reason, right? I hate that shit. I hate prevent defenses because what you're really telling them is, oh, dink and dive. You know what? I would rather you guys do your normal fucking formation, and if a guy fucking beats you, then so be it. He beats you. But you beat yourselves by the way you position your defense. by giving the middle of the field. Yeah, but they don't have any timeouts. It's Aaron fucking Rodgers. As much of a fucking crybaby that he is, you know. He's a fucking crybaby who every time he plays against the Niners, it's always the same shit. Oh, they didn't draft me, so I'm going to try and stick it to them. Hey, good for you, whatever. But the fucking defense, they're like, oh, Rodgers can administer this great comeback. He didn't do it. Yeah, he threw the fucking ball, but at the end of the day, the fucking defense didn't stop anybody.
Well, they were talking about, they had talked about it also on DA show. It's like, yeah, you don't want to be too happy with, if you're the Packers, with that win. Because your defense allowed them, you were up 17-0 and you allowed them to come back.
Yeah, the way it happened was they scored 7 before half. They got the ball back after halftime, so that made it. So that's their 14 quick points.
So yeah, if you're the Niners, if you're the Packers, I don't think you'd be happy with.
Here's the thing with the Packers, man, and it's the thing that really bugged me about Aaron Rodgers. When things aren't going the Packers' way, he gets all fucking mopey and doesn't care and just. It looks like he doesn't even fucking try. And you're supposed to, and people have been trying to convince me that he is one of the best quarterbacks of all time. I go, yeah, whenever he feels like it. Do you see fucking Tom Brady pulling that shit?
That's true.
Tom Brady is like in his fucking early 40s, and he doesn't even rest on his fucking laurels. He's like, fuck that.
I mean, you saw what he did. I mean, you saw that Tampa Bay got Sherman, and it was because Brady went and pitched him and got him. Yeah.
Yeah,
so, but yeah,
that defense needs to start shaping up, and the offense needs to start having quicker starts, because we're already going to be at the quarter mark of the season.
And at the end of the day, and the thing is, this is all going to fall on Garoppolo if you can't get that.
Garoppolo and Shanahan.
Well, more or less, it's Garoppolo. If he cannot get them going as fast.
Funny, because if the defense fucking would have held serve, this would have been the confidence booster for Garoppolo. That, yeah, he led them back. But what happened to fucking defense?
Blows.
And as much as I don't want to think this, if I find out that the defense really just caved in so that, you know, shit happens, then I'm going to be really disappointed in that team.
No, I mean, I don't think they took a dive. I think
they just suck.
They got outplayed.
They just suck on defense.
It's like, I think it's not that they took a dive. No, I think they just got outplayed, and
it went from a game that they had no business winning to a game that they should have freaking won.
But I mean, I think they'll be better. It just it's like I think where they're at, yeah, they'll be like, yeah, we're 2-1, but it's not how we've been playing. But at least they've been able to beat.
Yeah, not 2-1 when you got two teams ahead of you that are 3-0.
Yeah,
and they're not fucking around either.
Yeah, but the Rams are also. What do you call? But the Rams, the only reason that they're like this is because, they finally had to make it because the moronicness of Sean McVay couldn't do it with Jared Goff. Did.
Yeah, just prove he couldn't develop a quarterback.
No. And he's getting bailed out by Stafford right now. That's the only main reason. That's the only main reason. And the Cardinals, I'll be honest, I don't expect them to be.
They're not going to hold on.
No way.
If the Niners don't make the playoffs this year, it's going to be Last year was different because that was injuries. This year, if they don't even sniff the playoffs, it's going to be a massive disappointment with that talent.
It will be.
But see, there's still a lot of season left.
but
They
that's-
even added an extra game. So I think it's 17 game season this year.
17 games. Yeah, so I mean, I'm not too worried about them. I mean, they've beaten the two teams that they've had to beat. No matter, obviously, yeah, that first game. You know, however it went down. You know, however that first game went down with Detroit. You know, obviously, yeah, they allowed it. But you know, they
That one I chalked it up to okay, opening day. It's gonna happen.
And the thing is, they've beaten the teams they've had to beat.
Yeah.
Obviously, the tougher teams are gonna be harder. Obviously, the harder teams are gonna be the ones that are definitely gonna give them the most trouble.
Yep.
But I think they'll be fine. It's just
Though the Rams are gonna fucking give the Niners a lot more shit this year.
No one's gonna stop you. They're all too busy partying it up in the cell blocks.
uh-oh.
We'll never reach the jail cells at this rate.
Are those the conduits we saw in the schematics?
Yeah, the only exposed power cables for both the main systems and the backups.
Those get cut, and all the cells open up, including S.H.I.E.L.D.'s remote control super criminals?
You got it. But the released prisoners might give S.H.I.E.L.D. more than they can handle, at least for a few minutes. Could help cover our escape.
Uh-oh.
Gosh, there was a massive fight here.
Yep.
For the Republic. Oh.
Never thought the cavalry would look quite like that, but I'll take it.
Good.
Oh shit.
Manny control. Watch what you're doing to those prisoners. They just...
Idiot.
Damn it, Swanson! Get those prisoners attacking the right targets!
We're trying, sir, but they're not responding. The inhibitor transmissions aren't having any effect.
There's the mistake.
Shut them down!
This is why you don't trust technology.
That's how you don't trust Stark.
Effect, Mr. Stark. The villains are completely out of control.
You don't say.
Oh.
Damn.
Looks like Fury was right about your nanite-injected slaves.
We had it under control until you busted in here and released them all.
Gentlemen, I suggest we focus on getting our people out of here alive.
The one thing that's gonna put them all together.
Good. This is exactly what we were worried about. The nanite agents are free and they're showing hive mind behavior. Ah, great. Looks like the power surge knocked out the portal. We'll need it to get our people out of here. Take that lift to rendezvous with Cap and Iron Man. You explain the situation to them while I try to figure a way to jumpstart that portal.
What are we reviewing here now, boys?
Safe.
Yeah, he's safe there. I don't know why Arizona's reviewing. They didn't. It doesn't look like they called him out.
Unless that's what they did, they called them out.
Where
You-
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Look, we need your help. Something's gone wrong with S.H.I.E.L.D.'s nanite control system.
Crowder got the out at second. Maybe that's what they were arguing. Oh, but
So you just let
oh,
us
they had
find
called him
Ion Fist
out,
say
and
so?
they overturned it to safe.
There's a word for that.
Steve, we don't have
going to take teamwork to get everyone out in one piece.
You're right. But this portal's offline. We're going to need to fight to the escaped inmates to get power flowing to it again.
It won't be easy. They've hijacked the wireless network we set up for them, and are somehow using it to make themselves nearly invulnerable.
You have? Okay then. Sounds like a plan. Get power flowing to this portal.
Go to the top of the cell blocks to access the power conduits. Cap and I can hold this portal as a rally point. If you're able to rescue anyone along the way, send them back here.
And I'm sorry about what I said before. You and Fury were fighting this threat while the rest of us were just fighting each other. I only hope it's not too late.
Cap's still trying to make things right.
Yep.
Sounds like those two come to their senses. About time. Guess I'll switch us over to their radio frequency.
Fury, is that you?
In the flesh, Stark. That ain't a figure of speech.
I hate to say it, old man, but you were right. We should have listened. We're just lucky you and your team saw this coming, Nick.
The thing is, the whole registration for the heroes is not a good idea because you're essentially they register giving up their identities. You're pretty much endangering.
Yep, you're in danger.
You're endangering not only them but their families if they have any. For the ones that do have family.
Yep.
All for what? For oh well, we need them to. Why do you think superheroes wear masks and shit?
Protect their identity.
It's to protect their identity. You know, it's common sense. And how is it that Superman has gotten away with it for so many years? All he does is wear glasses.
Be careful out there.
Beats me.
God. Ooh. I want to see that play out first. I guess I'm not checking it.
You're a disgrace to your sensei.
But damn. Wait, has there been any new gaming news?
New?
I,
Not really. Like,
no, huh?
I don't think so.
Like, it's been kind of quiet, other than the direct, but
Yeah.
Target the ones in orange. They're the high power level superhumans. Beyond that, I have no idea what we're seeing.
It's been like pretty quiet. Like, nice surprise was getting the Castlevania.
yeah,
Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic getting a Switch port.
that one was the one that caught me off guard. I'll be
And
honest.
I'll say this, and I don't know if anybody's brought this up, and I doubt it. I think that was their way of pretty much just like, okay, so the remake of Knights of the Old Republic is going to be, I think, a PS5 exclusive.
For right now, I think it says that that's gonna have like a time.
Or some shit like that. But if it does go to like the Xbox Series or whatever,
Yeah.
Nintendo obviously doesn't get it. But what's the next best thing you can do? Just give me the original port.
Yep. Probably a little bit fixed up.
A little tighten up on the graphics, so and so, but
But you know what? That's not bad. And to think that
it,
that
gi-
was
although
coming out
it
soon.
gives me hope that. All right, he got out of it. It gives me hope that if they do the same thing with, okay, so at some point 2 is going to end up probably getting a remaster as well.
Yeah.
But if they do the port of the Sith Lords that's on the Xbox onto the Switch, I just hope they add the extra content
Yeah.
that was cut.
That would be cool. if
Like,
they-
actually finish up the game.
These linked powers are no joke. We need the portal online so we can get our people out of here.
But that one is definitely. I'm looking forward to that one.
Having that game on there is going to be so cool.
Ooh.
I
Oh, just like the Wookiees in Star Wars that ran into it.
Some panels you could trigger to help clear your way. Cage hit. Area's clear. I'm headed to the portal.
Oh.
Almost there. Ran into some trouble on the third floor.
What else?
Luke? Luke! He's not responding. Get to his location.
Yeah, other than that, there's not really much gaming news that would, pique our fancy.
Yeah, the one. Let's see, what's the other one? What's the other one that I'm looking? There's another one that could be very. Another one that could be very. Obviously, the Smash.
Yeah, we're in October. We're supposed to be getting that last Smash Direct from Sakurai
Yeah, so
to reveal the last character, and then that's it.
supposedly, I guess leak is. Supposedly, I think they kind of have an idea who the last
yeah?
character is. Yeah, I think it's gonna be Sora from Kingdom Hearts.
Eh.
If that's the case, I'm like, oh, not bad. I'm not. But damn, what a game for however long the game has been out for it to get that
Since
many.
2017.
For 4 years for that game to have so much. That'll do.
Thanks. Those freaks meant business. We're gonna go help Cap at the portal.
Get the pure nanite sample they left. Never hurts to have a spare.
These goofballs left anything.
Yeah, because it's not Castlevania, Metroid. Nothing really else that.
Metroid.
If anything, Nintendo's the one that has my attention right now with their games.
What they're trying to do. They share one mind. They want to add more and more.
Yeah, the only one that.
They'll kill anyone who stands in their way. And if they get back to Earth, we can't let that happen, Stark.
One I want to get is Monkey Ball, Super Monkey Ball, like the new one that's coming out.
Right, because I have the other Monkey Ball.
Right.
So obviously I have to get the other one.
Yeah, because it's gonna have. I think it's like compilations of levels from Super Monkey Ball 1, Super Monkey Ball 2, Super Monkey Ball Deluxe, and then mini games and stuff like that.
I'll open an exit.
That means I'd have to trade in the other one.
No. You can still keep the other one because I think the other one is not included in the. Nice.
Ow! Damn, although I say the one good advantage of having cable. The gun.
Yep.
Field should be down now.
See who's here at the power.
Get me out of here! They're trying to turn me into one of them!
Oh, we can't let that happen.
Firestar. Gee, that If you don't switch the words around, it sure doesn't sound like Starfire.
I can't get out of this thing while it's energized.
Future's looking dark.
Oh shit. They took your ass out. Double play. Why am I not surprised?
Ready to move back.
They have to look.
Yeah, they're gonna check, and I think they're gonna get it. Oh no, he never touched.
Never touched.
Even the pitcher knew. Come on, Giants, you can't be playing down to this level.
I need time to heal.
'Cause I sure as hell don't trust the Padres and the Brewers.
Oh man, how about that? I read the story about the.
Yeah,
How the hell?
how can you be so stupid and to punch a fucking wall
and
with
break
your
a-
fucking pitching hand while you're fucking celebrating the division title?
And you're merely weeks away. A week away from starting the playoffs.
Yeah. You just gave the team that you're facing in the playoffs a big fucking advantage. Because now that's one pitcher they can cross off their list and say, we're not going to face him.
And you know what that you know what that does to Josh Hader? They're
It's
gonna
gonna
have to blow him more in the playoffs.
Oh, yeah.
A few energy cores were displaced earlier. If you move them back into position, Fury should be able to restore power.
Because
Idiots.
because that's one less potent weapon that Milwaukee has now.
Oh yeah. It's gonna make it tough.
Because
now.
your plan probably would have been
Get to fight
Burns or Woodruff go 7, and then 8 is Williams, and then 9 Hader. Well, guess what? Now you're gonna have to rely on your other members of your bullpen to pick up the slack in the setup role.
Right. One more should do it.
And that's gonna be a bad omen for them. As
I
much
mean-
as that's gonna end up, I have a feeling that's gonna end up being, they're gonna end up getting eliminated. Then those games where their bullpen's gonna get whooped. Dude. I'll say this, it's not looking good.
You just gave, like I said, you just gave your opponent in that first round a big advantage. Because now they don't have to worry about that pitcher.
We're getting everyone out now.
So let's it, because it would be, I think, what, Atlanta and Milwaukee?
Yep.
Oh.
Because it's either going to be Giants Dodgers or Giants Cardinals.
Spider powers rock.
Because the National League playoff race is pretty much sewn up in terms of teams.
Oh, yeah.
All teams that are, you know, the entire, all 6 teams, I think it is. No, 5 teams. All 5 teams that are qualified to enter are already in. The only thing left to settle is pretty much the National League West.
I need time to
Either
heal.
San Francisco holds on to the division, or we get into this fucking messy ass thing of game 163 and then wild card game and then
I know, that's going to be interesting. See how, I mean, all it has to be is the Giants have to win.
Giants just have to keep on winning. That's all they have to do.
And just hope that the Dodgers lose a couple games and,
No, seriously.
you know,
But like I was telling my dad, don't count on San Diego doing shit against the Dodgers. But somehow, watch, they are going to play their best when they come to San Francisco.
We're going to have to do something decisive.
And likewise, I don't expect Milwaukee to do anything to the Dodgers in those last 3 games.
No, because they're just gonna be getting prepared
Yeah.
for the playoffs already.
So the way I'm looking at it now, LA is going to go undefeated the rest of the way. That's the way I'm looking at it. So San Francisco has to be like, okay, we have to go out and win our game.
I'm Spider-Man. I always win.
And of course, injuries have to be to a minimum. You know, on top of whatever injuries we've already had.
Remember that for next time.
Ouch.
Shocking.
Ouch.
No, you can't have my autograph.
Okay, well, elevator going down.
Everybody get your ass up in here.
Well, either way, it's like even seeing the way that the Padres have played, dude, that team,
Sucks.
just the sheer amount of terribleness that they play, dude.
It's funny because the Giants are in the position that the Padres were supposed to be in, and the Padres are in the position that the Giants were picked to be in. And yeah, at the beginning of the year, I was like, "Oh, we're not going anywhere." This year, we're just, we're just gonna have a nice little season and whatnot.
Possibly, maybe they would contend for the wild card, maybe.
We were thinking maybe just make it competitive and whatnot. I didn't expect them to play this fucking good.
I'm telling you,
It's a
that's-
surprise to me. Yeah, it's a surprise. At the beginning of the year, I was like, fucking, god damn it, Gabe Kapler is screwing the pooch.
I'm telling you this much, bro. The off season's gonna be very fun for them because they will have money to play with to get players that they're gonna need.
The other day, I just wanna. At this point, I just want to see another World Series championship. Stick it to the Dodgers for them winning their Mickey Mouse championship.
I can take it, but I can dish it.
I love how people call it that.
The sixth.
It's kind of like the Lakers.
Well, you saw the Lakers. They got humiliated in the playoffs.
It's like, yeah, officially they're the world champions and whatnot, but is it really an accomplishment you really want to hang your hat on? Because I was watching a video the other day where I think it was in 1981, the season was split into 2 seasons because of a strike. And the team that ended up hurt from that situation were the Cincinnati Reds. They had the best overall record in the season. Keep in mind, combined.
Oh, yeah, and they couldn't.
And they didn't make the playoffs because they missed out by half a game. What the fuck? Our field already falling apart?
Let's see what happened on the. Oh,
Collision.
did Solano get it?
He caught
yeah.
it. Oh, Wade was just trying to avoid him.
Uh,
Okay, we're good. Okay, I thought our.
They destroyed the divot. They went whap. Ooh,
Just tapped him in the booty.
just keep it.
Stay healthy, fuckers.
Just Essentially, what they got.
We've already lost the captain for the. I'm pretty much saying right now. We're as of right now, he's out for the playoffs. That's the only That's the only thing that can. So guys are just gonna have to continue doing what they've been doing all year and stepping up and the next guy up.
You made it. Come on, we need your help.
Man, imagine they had a funny outfit for Hulk wearing the Juggernaut suit.
That'd be a good one. Whirlwind.
Looks like Doctor Doom without the cape.
What do you call it? Whirlwind just reminds me of The Simpsons. The first episode.
Oh.
The damn dog.
Oh, Whirlwind.
Whirlwind.
Oh, how about this one? Santa's little helper.
Fuck. Oh.
Nice.
In the future, you might want to avoid me.
Fuck, I can't hit him.
Just stand there and take it like a bitch. Whirlwind. Information on Whirlwind. Jesus Christ. Yeah, that's enough whirlwinds.
Resistance is thinning out a bit here, Fury. Is that self-destruct set?
It's like the fucking goddamn Tasmanian devil.
Pretty much.
Oh, that had to help.
I think that did.
You were warned.
Also, they said that the Karate Kid Cobra Kai teaser.
Uh-huh.
Oh my goodness! Season.
Oh shit. Okay, I'm gonna binge that over the weekend.
What do you call it? At least it's coming out. Season 4 is coming out December 31st.
Right, I'm gonna binge that this weekend because
Oh man, you're gonna fucking love it, dude.
at this point, because what I'm gonna do is I'll have it up while I'm I'm gonna start recording that stuff for Final Fantasy X.
But yeah, they showed the teaser because I guess Netflix kind of had like their big, kind of like their demonstration, like all the stuff that they're debuting. So they showed the teaser for Cobra Kai, and oh man, dude, we fight to see Terry Silver back.
That guy was a vicious son of a bitch.
Now the real pain begins, Danny boy. It's like I'm looking for. That's gonna be awesome.
Fury behind you?
Closed off from the other side. What do you think it means? Did Fury
Step
detonate?
to one side, Captain. You and your friends here are under arrest.
For Pete's sake, Hill, these people need medical attention. He's right. Lower your weapons and call in the medics.
No, Stark. I'm under direct orders from the President. The SRA dictates that these unregistered...
We're giving everyone temporary amnesty on my authority. At least until we figure out what just happened. If you have a problem with that, Commander Hill, you're going to have to take it up with all of us.
And believe me, that's a lot of powered up homies. And Girl Hulk.
Get the medics down here.
That will beat the crap out of them and leave no one behind.
So many lives apparently lost. And yet lost so that many more lives might be saved. We may not know the true fate of Nicholas Fury, but we do know he showed his willingness to sacrifice himself on behalf of us all. For him, and for the rest of the missing and presumed deceased, we ask Almighty God to watch over their souls.
I like how they're all wearing their outfits.
Amen.
That's so funny.
I've got to hand it to Fury. I'm not sure we ever would have found this place if you hadn't led us here.
It's a good thing we're able to help them.
You're right, but I'm not ready to buy that Fury and the others are dead. Not yet. We found no bodies, detected no explosion. How can we be sure what really happened?
Tony and I have already been over this a dozen times. We can't be sure. Not without a working portal to the negative zone. And that will take us weeks to bring online.
Great. So in the meantime, it just goes down as a mystery.
Yes. But we do have some evidence of Fury's success. I've been monitoring, and there's still no sign of the Nanite Collective signals here on Earth. It's a shame the Tinkerer seems to have escaped. I was hoping his research would corroborate my own.
And that was call a ball.
Still, I believe
was
I
it?
can use
Oh, I
the
thought it
scanner
was
to
a
confirm
strike.
that
I was
the
like, oh
nanites haven't-
shit.
Oh no.
Shit.
What is it?
Keep going foul, keep going foul, 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 foul. Stay foul.
Maybe thousands of them.
Fury failed? We all failed. We lost our way.
And now the world pays the price.
Gee,
Facing what looks
why?
like a full-scale invasion. Let's meet at the briefing station ASAP.
You got idiots. Searching.
All right, Stark.
Oh, that's not.
Hello, what can I do for you? Of course. But it's shameful that it took a global threat to bring us back together.
I would have swung at that.
I'm
I
so
am
sure
not taking
about
any
that.
chance with them.
As I understand it,
Oh, look!
can be brought into
Why
that
fly?
collective.
They fucking tied it, those fucking Padre bums.
It was a calculated risk I took in a desperate
As long as
moment.
the same result happened, okay. So if the Giants lose this one and the Dodgers lose that one, fine, no problem. As long as they don't gain a game.
Hindsight is a wonderful
If the
thing.
Dodgers lose and the Giants somehow manage to win, that's 3 with 4 to play.
Well,
And
I
then
need
they
to
just
get
have
back
to
to
win
business.
another game, and
Talk
then
to you
that'll
soon.
be it. God, dang it, simpleton! You're fired, ladies. All right, let's get down to the next mission.
In the span of just a few hours, the world has gone insane. The Nanite Collective's agents are swarming all over the globe, infecting key victims in an apparent bid to eliminate all serious resistance to their expansion.
Their movements seem methodical and well coordinated. They must have used Prison 42's portal system to move this fast. Worse, time is on their side. If we can't stamp this out quickly, it will grow to encompass all of humanity.
So,
In the face of this new threat, the Registration Act has been temporarily suspended to allow us to work together.
We're deploying teams around the world, but the most explosive situation right now is in the African nation of Wakanda, which Reach has reported a massive incursion into their capital city.
Uh-oh.
Ruled by our friend T'Challa, also known as the Black Panther, Wakanda is a highly advanced country blessed with the world's only deposits of vibranium.
Your knowledge of the Nanite Collective makes you the best team to send into this combat zone. Do whatever it takes to help Black Panther defeat these invaders and regain control of his country.
Ah, so we're going to Wakanda.
Thank goodness you're here, my friend. No time for pleasantries, though. The enemy have our city surrounded and are firing on us with siege cannons. Please take out those guns. We can't hold out against them much longer.
Ah, you gotta help them out.
Yep.
Stop the Berserker barrage.
Berserker barrage. Okay.
I gotta say, the area looks pretty nice.
Yeah. It's obviously, and then like obviously the change in the way the graphics look in this game, obviously.
Yeah. God, some of these fucking picture memes now.
You know Conrad's gonna have fun with them with that. Put a bullet in them.
That you gotta admit, that is a lot better promo than whatever WWE does these days.
Inmates have
Yep.
infected hordes of mercenaries, and now they have come for us. We must stop their assault before they take the city. The cannons are our primary target. I shall. It will be an honor to fight alongside you. Come, they have more artillery ahead. I will open the security fields for you.
Don't be like a stupid Wookiee and just walk right into it.
Anabatona, Wookiee.
Walk, 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 Wookiee.
They have another cannon near you. We must find it. Excellent. We should ascend the mountain.
This thing is so different.
Yep.
I think that's what makes the game that much fun.
I'm telling you, I still have that itch to play Gauntlet Dark Legacy.
In the future,
Oh,
you might
yeah.
want to avoid me.
This ancient lock was built to secure the path, but I'm sure you'll be able to open it.
Oh, easy. That one goes up there. No. Wait. I think I'm wrong.
No, yeah.
It's missing one.
Sometimes the old ways are not the best. when it comes to security.
That one,
systems.
yeah. Damn, they're not that bad. Now we're gonna enter the Temple of Time.
The Temple of Time. What? Thank you. Oh.
Using their powers to shield the cannons. Stop them.
Oh, that good word? Yeah, well shoot that piece of shit.
Shoot that motherfucker. Get that greaser. So today I caught the back-to-back episodes of the Marvel. I missed since I forgot to watch last week's. So I caught that one, then I caught this week's.
Oh, what if?
Yeah, holy shit, man. And then next week's the finale.
Yeah, once next week hits, I'll start watching them.
Yeah, holy crap, did they...
Because I like to watch shows, binge. I like to binge them.
I'll say this much: it was the last two episodes kind of tie in. They're gonna tie in the two I saw yesterday, and then I think next week's they all tie in together.
Right.
Because holy crap, is it fucking crazy? Because one of them, last week's was what if the title is what if Thor was an only child?
Ah.
And this week's was
wasn't it what if Ultron won? No.
You're in my way.
Yeah, it's what if Ultron won? And holy crap, is it fucking crazy, dude. I thought, I was like, holy shit, this was actually pretty damn good, and it sets up next week's finale, season 1 finale, as a good one. I was like, I'll be honest, I've been enjoying the Marvel's What If show.
Nice. At the end of the day, that's all that matters.
I like the different
It's
stories.
what you think about. It's what you think about it.
Let us go on to defend the city.
Yeah, and with me, it's like, not that I don't want to watch these shows. It's just that I'm such a binge watcher.
It's because they stick to the TV. They're sticking to the TV thing.
Yeah.
As opposed to, oh, you can binge watch all of it.
Because when I can watch something from beginning to end in the one sitting, I'm perfectly fine. Because then it all stays with me.
Yeah.
What did that truck ever do to you?
Is that Havoc? What's he doing here?
Uh-oh.
He's strong.
He's controlled.
Be careful, my friend. That is not the man you think you know.
Nice. And it does pretty good damage.
The pillars will do something, that's for sure. Hey.
He did. Cable like a total badass.
You have done well, but the enemy is inside the city. Please hurry.
Save me, you
Controller
bastard.
needs your help. I will secure Havoc, then follow you to the city. Go!
You got it, chick, dude.
Alright, chick dude.
Damn, so far we've gotten definitely some more. I will say this, the difference between this one and the other one is like the missions go much more.
They're much more quicker.
Yeah. Which I know, that was, to me, that would be like my only problem with the other one.
Right.
That's the only thing I would have said is like, because the missions take longer. But this one feels like the missions go more smoothly. Like you're able to advance more quicker.
Right. And that's sometimes what you need in the game. Yeah, like yesterday in the mission that I was telling you about, where the gas tank, that one took me for was. Once I failed the mission and saw where it started me, I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna go around the city looking for stuff, explore. Because at that point, I was like, I don't want to start it again. It's too long. Yeah, because overly long missions can really drag down the flow of the game.
Yeah, they can. It can be a little bit tiring too.
Yeah.
After a bit, you're like,
That's why, like, open world games, say like Skyrim, it's kind of nice that it lets you play the game however you want.
Yeah.
Which I have been playing a lot of that.
Same thing like with Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic.
Yep.
Kind of get a little bit like, oh, yeah, I can do this or I can do that.
You can have the long mission and the story mission, you know, with the long level. But if you can help break it up by doing like the side stuff and all that in between, it helps.
Killer Grand, dude.
Head to the towers at the top of the city to restore the defenses.
Boom.
Oh my god, fucking CM Punk's commentary, dude.
It was on tonight.
He was having you could tell he's
That
having
fucking
a lot of...
opener, man.
That was a good one.
Adam Cole versus Jungle Boy, that was fun to watch.
It's like JR said, it's not the end of those two.
Nope.
And as what do you call it? Ric Flair said, Ric Flair once said, it's only just begun.
You are near the defense tower. Please, get the power source back into the socket.
Come on, Wade.
Mr. Lamont Wade Jr.
I was wondering, why isn't it that he doesn't qualify for Rookie of the Year?
There is another tower to repair nearby.
That's interesting.
I'm wondering if he had the rookie days accumulated when he was with Minnesota.
Probably. Wouldn't surprise me.
Because I'll have to look into it, but because I don't hear his name in the conversation for Rookie of the Year.
Nah.
And if that's the case, that's a damn shame too. But yeah, you can never predict how a guy. But at the end of the day, it's not the individual awards I care about. There's only one award I care about.
Damn right.
It's the championship of the world.
You have aided us greatly, heroes, but there is more to be done. We must activate one
At the end of the day, that's what it's all about for me. As a fan, I just want to see my team win that World Series.
As long as they play hard all the way through.
You know, it's one of those where, like, okay, if they get eliminated from the playoffs, as long as they play their asses off, not give up.
If they go down swinging in a 5-game series,
so be it. Because we all know only one team can win at the end of the year. We've seen it. You know, it's one of those where, like, yeah, you want to see them win the World Series. You want to see your team win the championship because, you know, that's your team that you root for. It's the team that takes... It's the team that you watch for a couple hours a day to help, you know, get away from real world, you know, and relax. You know, that's why we watch sports. At least that's us. You know, we use it to get away, you know, watch, you know, relax. Have some cold ones in the background, you know.
It's going to be an interesting playoffs, that's for sure.
Yeah.
It's going to be wild.
And it's like in Major League, after they find out that the owner wants to move them, it's like, well, there's only one left thing to do.
Win the whole fucking thing.
Win the whole... You're in there, you might as well do it. 9 other teams... wait, hold on. 5... Yeah, 9 other teams are thinking the exact same thing as the Giants right now. You're in the playoffs, your goal is one thing. Nice bunt. Fundamentals, boys.
We must travel to the Panther's Palace through here. It remains undefended.
You moved him over to third. 1 out. Now a sack fly can bring him in. And it's funny because when you think about it, and you could understand why fans go hard at their teams. It's like, we're paying money to go to the stadiums, and we just want to see a good, entertaining product, which hopefully leads to a winner, which hopefully leads to a championship. That's why we watch. Come on, Chris. You can do this.
Yeah, he's been a little bit he's been a little bit down lately.
Yeah, it happens.
But damn it, if he hasn't brought the presence that...
He's been a big presence.
I'll be honest, that's the one guy that, you know, I know losing Belt is a tough one.
Yeah.
But Brian is more the big key of not losing him.
Yeah.
That's the one I'll say that's the more key.
Bryant would be the long-term keep. Belt would be probably the shorter term. But, you know, it sucks because at the end of the day, it is also a business.
But I think they're going to end up keeping the Belt. I think what's going to happen with Belt, it might be a shorter-term deal.
Yeah.
Dude. I don't think they're going to want...
Whoa, who's this fuck?
Oh. A-bomb.
A bomb.
A bomb.
A bombo.
Oh, whoa, whoa. Ow! Justice.
Damn, and they're
facing the maniacal.
Take one asshole out so they can take out the other asshole.
Pretty much. Boom. I bought it. Blech. Boom. Damn, come on, big fella.
He's winning the battle, though.
I know.
He's in battle mode. They're still tight in the other game.
Our homes are safe. I shall post guards with these two while we go secure their palace.
Oh, you know what game they released on the PS4?
Which one?
A King of Fighters collection.
Really?
Yeah.
Hmm.
That's gonna do it.
All right, big fella.
They don't have to be a base hit. Just get that run in, baby. Yeah, it was like the Gamers. I saw it at Gamers. It was like King of Fighters 95, 96, 97. You know, like all of those in one collection.
I might have to take a couple off from the PS1 Classic. Because there was a couple there that I put on there.
Right. Yeah, you have to go take a look.
I love me the King of Fighters.
Let me see.
Since I still have 14.
Yeah, I also have 14. Let me look. Let me look it up. I want you to pull my thing.
Who's next?
Oh, you're wearing the Manny's Game Room shirt.
Yep. Wearing the game room shirt today. Dang, next week me and Percy are gonna be out for. We'll not be here at the house all week.
Starting when?
On Thursday?
Tomorrow?
No, next Thursday.
Oh.
We're gonna, because next Friday is the aftershock, so we'll be seeing Metallica. And then after we'll go to. Ooh.
But that controller, I want that controller.
And then after we're gonna go to San Diego.
Uh-huh.
So, who knows? I might probably, depending, stop by and see Petco Park. I mean, I wouldn't mind running into Fernando Tatis. Did.
Next Thursday? Oh yeah, he'll be available. I mean, he ain't doing shit.
I mean, I said it's like, dude, man, it's like I love watching Fernando Tatis play.
That guy, I will say.
That guy is so much fun. Like, that dude knows how to play.
Their first tower is just ahead.
Yeah, for $2.99, you can get yourself an entire Resident Evil movie collection.
You were expensive.
Or $9.99, you can get you a.
Ah. Well, we got it. Ooh, sold the Simpsons game.
Mm-hmm.
Future's looking dark.
Yeah, this one's a little bit longer here, dude.
It is.
We had a couple easy ones now. Right here, this one, the Wakanda one, is a little bit.
We're playing Pete.
You must still restore the power core to the defense tower.
Shit.
I know that. Let's have.
I think that's the one. It says King of Fighters 94, 95, 96, 97, and 98.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, I'd say.
Wow.
Yeah, I know you're the big old fighting game buff.
No.
Uh,
Damn. Yeah, this one's been the longer one.
Yep. It's in the 7th inning too, so we're good. Just need to finish this off. Fuck's sakes. Let's hope it does a checkpoint.
Doesn't matter if I report a problem because it
Yeah, it doesn't
mean anything.
Doesn't mean shit. They're not gonna do anything.
Jeez. That's the second time.
Goddamn PlayStation is starting to screw you over.
I know.
That's exactly the type of shit that I was going through with mine. It's just, I guess these models are starting to hit their expiration date.
Yeah, I think it's the Slim that I'll have to consider. But on the Slims, you can't switch them.
But you got this, so
Yeah.
that's what saves you.
Have to consider later getting another one, just to for all the stuff that I have.
There are 2 towers in the palace defense network.
Son of a
Restore them,
bitch.
and I will open the way to the palace.
Damn, after I did the first one too.
Yeah, I know what you mean, man.
So I'll probably
Oh
end up,
shit. 6-5 pad race.
so I probably might end up just finishing up this one.
Yeah, no
So
problem,
I
dude.
don't have any more issues.
Yeah. No, usually when that tends to happen, that's the best course of action. Probably hit the 2-hour mark, which is not bad. It happens, trust me.
Motherfucker.
Yeah, so San Diego just took the lead. Come on, you sons of bitches. You know, if I'm Milwaukee, this is my thought process. Which team would you rather have in the one-game playoff? San Francisco or Los Angeles? And the reason I say even though Milwaukee has nothing to do with the wild card game is the fact that, okay, let's say that you advance past your round. Who would you rather face, San Francisco or Los Angeles?
I want to face.
Logistically, I would think I would rather face the Giants because they seem like the weaker opponent, right? This is like in this is kind of like, think of it like the old school battle royals in which all the smaller guys try to take out the big guy. Wouldn't it be to your advantage to go out and have the Dodgers be forced to play the one-game playoff? Because you know what they say, in one game, anything can happen.
Damn right.
In a series, you give them a shot with what? Okay, what's their rotation going to be like? Bueller, Scherzer, and
Kershaw. Although to be
Urias.
No, Urias won't even be. Is not. He's going to be the game 4 starter, which in reality is a stupid idea because in reality it should be Scherzer, Bueller, and Urias. But they're going to throw Kershaw as the 3rd starter.
Yeah, because at this way, you throw Scherzer out in the wild card game, and let's say LA gets past that game. Guess what? Scherzer's not available for game 1. He's probably not available for game 2. He would be for game 3, I would assume, right? And wouldn't you rather have their best pitcher pitch as few times as possible? Because if the Dodgers win the division, guess what? They're lined up perfectly.
It is not safe to open the gate with so many enemies about.
Yeah, if you would want to have the Dodgers play the wild card because they get to burn. They'll get to burn one of the pit. They'll get to burn.
And now it doesn't just affect that round; it affects every round after that.
Because then you have to try and.
Because now you're making it to where the Dodgers are not using Scherzer twice.
In the future, you might want to avoid
Oh, they threw that thing at you and blah. But yeah, think about it. The Giants in 2014. What the? Thought I saw like a red light. Like if it was a cop or something.
Oh.
Think about it. In 2014, Giants were in the toughest position because Bumgarner pitched the wild card game. In the division series, they threw out Peavy and Hudson. And luckily they held up. They did what they had to do. So by the time Game 3 came out, Bumgarner actually lost Game 3. And it wasn't like he got his ass kicked. It was just, speaking of Bumgarner, he's getting ready for tomorrow. But think about it. In Game 3 against the Nationals beat Bumgarner. So then Game 4, the Giants with Peavy, I think it was again. No. I want to say it was Vogelsong. Game 4. Came out and won. And then when the National League Championship Series came about, now they had their rotation lined up.
So you're literally making them work. You're making them work twice as hard.
Yep. It's like once you get to the playoffs, it's a chess match with the pitching. Because when it comes down to, okay, let's say right now, Atlanta versus Milwaukee in the division series. Advantage right now, I'm giving it to Milwaukee in that short series.
I would, but if I'm Milwaukee,
you have to win those 2 games that your starters win. That your 2 best starters go. Because if you so much a split, okay, you still have a chance. But if you lose both those games, okay, where you throw out your 2 best pitchers.
If I'm Milwaukee, you have to try and sweep. Because if you get into a long series,
yeah,
and your bullpen is what's going to end up,
and your bullpen is already, like we mentioned earlier,
loss of a big weapon, that's not going to be good going into the rest of the playoffs.
Yeah.
Because if you're the Braves, you're going to want to get 2. You're going to want to, even if you're the Braves, and if you lose, take them the full game.
Yeah.
Take them the full series.
Yeah.
Because if you do that, you're going to take out their starters.
You're forcing them to use their starters.
We are under attack. The invading force is comprised of nanite-controlled criminals as well as infected superheroes, including...
Yeah, because we've seen it play out. It also didn't hurt the first go-around with the 2010 team, the 2010 Giants, that 1 through 4, they had their rotation. Mostly 1 through 3. But that whole postseason was essentially the Tim Lincecum run. And Matt Cain was just the other. Yeah. And then in 2012, it was Matt Cain that took charge.
It's cool because it's like those 3...
Yeah. Lincecum, 2010. Matt Cain, 2012. Bumgarner, 2014. But everybody always remembers the 14 because Bumgarner essentially did it himself. And the fact that he pitched Game 7 on 2 days, 1.5 days rest, to throw 5 innings and finish that World Series off.
Uh-oh.
Really? Well, we can arrange that too.
He's being controlled.
Yep. You know, it's funny because, you know, once the playoffs start, it's all about the pitching. Because pitching always seems to take precedence the farther you go into the playoffs. Like right now, the one thing that worries me more about the Giants is just the starting staff. Best case scenario, give me six innings tops. Get into the seventh if you can. You know, that's all. That's what the formula is.
It's gonna be. More importantly, because they got to get McGee.
Yeah, he said that he's about ready, so they'll be able to throw him out these next couple games. Good, valuable in the bullpen. And we are through 8.5. Or correction, we're through 7.5. We're in the middle of the 8th. God damn it.
Shit.
You were warned.
Nice.
If they don't have a good sense to stay down, we will put them down once again.
Whoa. Nice. Fucking Venom was just hanging up there.
He's down. Goblin's down.
I'm telling you, man, if the Padres can hold on today and the Giants can hold on right now, that's 3 with 4 to go. Tomorrow could potentially be,
A clinching.
yeah.
Now, what should we do with these two?
I need to check what time the game starts tomorrow.
The fall of Stark Tower was just the beginning. Over the past few weeks, the Fold has aggressively ramped up its campaign to take over all of humanity. Many of our closest friends and allies remain unaccounted for. We have to assume they've been taken into the Fold.
It's no coincidence either. The Fold's primary targets are clearly superhumans. And thanks to the acquisition of Fury and his decades of intel, they've been able to make serious inroads and expand into the Collector's power base. Fortunately,
It's weird.
Fury's knowledgeable
I remember the Fabian had said, yeah, it starts off as Civil War and then turns into a fucking alien.
Alien operation.
Alien operation.
Were unable to retrieve Venom and Green Goblin after you defeated them. Using the pure nanite samples your team obtained from Prison 42, we've been able to cure these two criminals of their infection.
Venom and Goblin both claim a strong desire to help us stop the Fold. They're not the most trustworthy of allies, but frankly, we can't afford to turn them away.
I have to see if I want to add them in the shindig. But we'll definitely pick up.
Yeah, sounds good.
Because I definitely don't want to have another
Yeah.
thing. Which is weird. It happened last week too. Although this week it happened twice.
I would say Let's get another one of these and just
Yeah, but and I usually do that.
yeah.
I'll,
But it could be the PlayStation's just starting to get to the end of its life cycle. Because if you noticed, I haven't actually touched my PlayStation in a while.
Everything here is
What a
entered
godsend that
exposed.
Xbox has been for me.
Let us meet at the briefing station when you are ready to act.
so this one I'll just. Let me see what we have now at the disposal. Deadpool, Black Panther. Yep, the Goblin. Oh, that's Hulk. I don't know who that one is. Venom, aka Max Gargan. That's the Venom version of in this one is Gargan. Yeah, but I will definitely set up the team. So I will save. All right, we are good to go. So we'll pick up next week on.
All right.
So. Just
So.
because of the couple times it did that, which is weird. I didn't
Yeah.
think it would do that.
Yeah, I know, no, I totally understand.
But it's fucking weird.
All right,
I
so.
wonder if ever since they did that, damn, I don't know if it had done a system update that it's been
Recently?
Like that. Like
Yeah.
A couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
It's been kind of like that.
Yeah, it seems to happen. That happened to me over a year ago when I had been playing Final Fantasy VII Remake.
Yeah. So,
but yeah.
But,
all right, cool. So, quiet night tonight. So
yeah.
We'll just
That's cool.
We'll just end it there. So have a good night, everybody. And if you're watching this on YouTube, give it a thumbs up.
Yeah.
All right.
Peace.
Later.